Hey guys, this is Candy. Welcome to my channel. I am super excited about today's video because I received a package from Ywigs. Yes, and the hair that they sent me is their boho locks. Yes, this is how the hair looks straight out of the pack. The hair is actually synthetic, but the curls are human hair body wave. So I'm actually going to be installing it using the individual method. So in addition to the locks, I did get sent over some spring twist hair. So I'm going to go ahead and cut those in half. So let's get the hair prepped and ready to go. So before I get into the details of the video, let me just get some of the initial hair information out of the way because people are always asking details about the hair. So I figure let me get that out. So I received 3 packs of the Boho Locs, and each pack actually has 24 pieces, totaling 72 individual locks, and I only used 65 of those 72. And for the wrapping here, they did send 3 packs, and I only used a pack and a half. Now, bear in mind, I did cut each pack in half before I used it for the installation. The locks are actually 22 inches long, and yeah, you can get an idea of the length of the hair. Now, something that you want to bear in mind is the fact that based on the method that I used to install it, it did lengthen the locks by maybe 3 to 4 inches because I did anchor the locks on my hair, which caused it to get a little bit more length. But if you're installing it using the regular method, then you would get the true to life 22 inches from the style. All right, so you'll see more about what I'm trying to explain in terms of the length and how it actually is extended a little bit based on how I do it. So this is the first lock. I actually I will show you guys in a slow step-by-step process how it was installed. So definitely don't go anywhere. All right, so now we are onto the second row. So we're starting off the process by braiding for about an inch or an inch and a half, and then I'm transitioning from the braid into a twist just because I find that to be easier. You can braid it all the way down if you so choose. So first I insert the crochet tool into the loop of the locks, then I attach the hook of the crochet tool to my hair, pull my hair through the loop, so now it is onto my hair. And the next thing that you want to do is insert the crochet tool at the base of the braid, then connect or attach your hair to the crochet loop again, close it, push it through. Now the hair is attached but not secure, so now I'm going to use the wrapping here to secure it, and I'm just wrapping in place maybe about 4 or so times just to make sure it is nice and secured at the roots. Then I start to transition downwards with my wrapping. Yeah, and you just keep wrapping until you get to that point where your hair and the locks are joined together. Once you pass that area, then you start wrapping upwards again until there's no more wrapping, and you just palm roll it and voila. And that's how easy the hair blends with my hair, guys. And look at the curls at the end. The hair is super duper soft. They are not matted, not tangled, and I love that body wave look. They actually add a generous amount of curls at the end too. It's like 4 pieces and then a piece of curl at the end. So yeah, I'm actually loving how the hair was constructed, well constructed, and it actually will definitely serve you for whatever occasion that you are trying to get a protective style for. So now we're in the front. Let me show you again up close and personal. We're starting off with a braid, making sure that your braid is not too tight. If your braid is too tight to start, then it's going to be problems. So now I'm showing you guys how well made the hair is, how tightly wrapped it is, and you can guarantee that it will not get frizzy or it will not loosen. So now I'm inserting the crochet tool into the loop, attaching my hair to the crochet hook, pulling it through, then inserting the crochet hook to the braid, the base of the braid, attach the end of my hair and pull that through so the hair is now secure. And now I'm taking a piece of the wrapping hair, and you just want to hold the wrapping hair against the portion of hair that you want to wrap and start wrapping. And now remember guys, you're going to be wrapping 3 or 4 times in place before you start to wrap downwards. That will guarantee that your hair is properly, firm and secured at the roots, and that you will have no premature unraveling or slipping of the locks. All right, guys, and this is something that anybody can do. You don't have to be a professional to install this hair. Once you get the process, you are good to go. It's easy to use, easy to manipulate, and yeah, very user friendly and beginner friendly too. All right, so we're gonna just continue with the process of installation, and you guys are going to be able to see how well the hair turns out. So I went ahead and just braided everything up. Yeah, I found it easier to just braid all of the hair up instead of braiding them individually and then wrapping them individually. I just, bit the bullet and braided everything. So now I'm going to be just concentrating on wrapping. So that's also a hack. I found that hack to be easier, and I am sure you guys will find it easier too. So we're continuing to wrap, and as I mentioned before, at the point where one hair join the other, you're going to make sure that you wrap beyond that point. And once you get beyond that point, you can start to wrap upwards. So that is the guide that you're going to use to know when to stop the wrapping process. All right, now we're palm rolling, and yes guys, like I said, this hair looks so realistic. I love the versatility of the individual method, and that is why I opted for this method, because you get so much more options in terms of styling and wearability. All right, so we're on the last lock, you guys, and again, for reinforcement, we're just attaching the hair using the same method I explained earlier, and now we are, sealing the deal with our wrapping hair. And guys, for me, faux locks are a great vacation style just because they are very low maintenance. They actually do not require you to do much by way of maintaining. All you have to do is cover them at night, wake up in the morning, and you are good to go. Not to mention the fact that they are versatile, and so they picture very well. So if you want to change up your look, then the faux locks is your friend. Yeah, so this is the outcome, you guys. It was super long, as I mentioned before, because of the extended wrapping portion. It is actually beyond my waist. It's a little bit beyond my waist because of that. I think it's supposed to be waist length naturally, but again, because I wrapped it, it turned out to be a little bit longer. So I'm gonna go in with my scissors and kind of trim it down, because waist length is quite fine by me. Okay, so yeah, I'm just trimming that down ever so slightly and gently, just to get rid of that, extra 3 or so inches. And you can already tell, comparing the side that I cut with the other side, how much longer the other side is. So let me just cut this other side off camera, and I will come back and show you guys how it looks. And this is the final look, you guys, after cutting. This is how long it is, the waist length. That's how the hair look. I'm just, using a brush to brush through the curls just in case there was any matting that took place while I was installing, and definitely there was none. The hair was actually nice and smooth and easy to manipulate. I could just run my fingers through it with no issues. So I could already tell that the hair quality is amazing. Of course, I'm smoothing it down with a little bit of mousse and just, using my hands to reactivate those waves. I love the body wave. So hold on, let me get myself together, because yeah, and voila. Yeah, so after, putting myself together, this is the look of the hair. I actually love it, you guys. I love how it turned out. Like I mentioned before, you guys can use the regular crochet method where you braid all of your hair down. But if you are an individual girl, then you would love this method also. Yeah, I like the fact that the hair can be worn in any style or for any occasion, as I mentioned before. So if you just want to wear it down, you are good to go. Or if you want to style it, right here I'm actually doing a French roll of sorts in the front, just to take the hair off of my face a little bit, and to give it somewhat of a little Victorian look. So yeah, that adds a little versatility to the style if you wanted to change up the look a little bit but you want to wear it down. And don't fear, I definitely will leave the link down below to the hair and also to a special discount code if you guys wanted to get your hands on some of these boho locks. Yes, so now I am showing you guys the back and playing around with a little bit more of a styling option. So I'm doing a braid, just a nice loose braid, a halfway braid, by just overlapping the hair one over the other and then pinning it in place. And this is a nice option also if you further want to pin the hair away but give it a nice little cute look. All right, so now we're gonna move into my favorite everyday look, the favorite way in which I like to wear my locks or any braids for that matter, and that is in a high bun. So I just cut a hair tie open so that it's easier for me to use it to secure my braids, and I'm just tying it up and getting ready to make that messy bun. And guys, this is a whole look. Yeah, this accidental ponytail is really giving, so you can rock it this way too. Why not, girl? It actually looks like it has a buzz. All right, so now let's continue. I am just, as I said before, using the hair to make a loose, somewhat of a messy bun. So I'm just kind of twisting the hair around as I wrap it. And once I wrap it around, then I just secure the ends underneath. And I'm going to use a little bit of bobby pins to make sure that those are quite securely fitted in place. So pretty much that is it for today's look. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Shout out to Ywigs for this look. Of course, your girl is going to drop down some tendrils and curls because that's just what we do. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to check out the links down below. And if you're not yet subscribed, be sure to hit that subscribe button so that you can become a part of the Natural Hair Dynamics gang. All right, walk good, stay blessed, and much love.